Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today's the 16th of June, 2023. I wanted to talk about Monero today and give you all an updated price prediction. Like, did someone really call the bottom in Monero? Has the market actually made its ultimate low in Monero before we actually see this price go up? Let's talk about it. But before I do, check this out. I did a price prediction in Monero going all the way back to July of last year. Check this out. If you guys haven't seen that video, it is in the playlist, so you guys can check it out and see what was talked about. But from looking at the price chart, I was telling you all that the price in the Monero was bullish and I was looking for the market to go up. And that is exactly what occurred, 22.39%. The video was produced on the 15th of July. And you guys can see what happened. Okay, so let's get rid of it. Congratulations to those who was able to grab that. And let's get back to the content of this current video. I was telling you all that we could possibly be at a low in Monero. So what I'm going to show you, I zoomed out on this daily price chart and I'm going to extend this area right here. Okay, we are nearing an area to which Monero likes to hold support, i.e. this is where buyers usually come in. Like, we could take this price chart going all the way back to 2021, and every time the price in Monero hovers around $135, $130, this is where it catches the buyers, i.e. the buyers enter the market in Monero, begin to buy this currency, and this is where we begin to see price lift. Going all the way back to 2021, and here it is 2023, and this price in Monero is very reluctant into falling below that price. Is this a buying opportunity? Let's try to figure that out, because if it is, we're going to go ahead and put on a price prediction in Monero. Okay, so let me zoom in on this price chart. And we're going to take a look at the market in Monero on a 2-day time frame first. And currently, this increase in volume over the last two-day price bars lets me know that, yeah, they're trying to do it again. The buyers, the ones who's been buying Monero around this particular point all the way back to 2021. They're coming right back in today, and they're trying to buy it and keep this price from falling more substantively. Here it is on the 3. Take a look at Monero on the 5-day time frame. This is what I termed a probable precursor of strength. Okay, this last completed 5-day price bar, because the price closed off of the lows. So this current 5-day price bar, we want to see the market in Monero close higher than this previous 5 days, because if that's the case, then yeah, the buyers were successful in keeping the price up in Monero. Here's Monero on the weekly chart. Real quick on the 2 weeks. Okay, so we can actually say, looking further out in time on the weekly chart, that Monero really hasn't been that bullish, right? You can take it all the way back to this 2-week price bar in the beginning of this year. So this whole year in Monero, it hasn't been great. Let's admit, the price action in Monero hasn't been wonderful, and I'm going to show you all why on this 2-week chart. So starting here, this is where the selling in Monero began. Okay, now why would I say that? Because in the following 2 weeks after that, price in Monero went down, but the market were still feeling that demand from these 2-week price bars of lifting the price up in Monero. That is why the bar closed a pair of the high in the bar. So you would say, cool, the market is still bullish. But once you saw this 2-week price bar complete, more selling entered in. So this is where we really have a big issue of sellers in the market in Monero. They're right there. That's where the sellers are. So even if we do see Monero's price go higher, we have to contend with $190. That's one area that we'll have to contend with, because price in Monero completely fell, came to this $135 point that we just talked about earlier in the video, and price began to go higher. But then hold on, look at this too. This is where sellers are at again in Monero. These are all sellers in the market in Monero that's willing to keep this market down. If this market truly was bullish in Monero, this price would have inevitably traded above 167 and traded above 190 if the market truly was bullish, but it's not. Which is why we're posing the question, are we at a bottom in Monero? Because if we are, then we would expect price to come back to one of those two particular horizontal lines. We would expect that, but we're not seeing it just yet. Here's Monero on the 3 weeks. Okay. So I really want to wait to see the conclusion of the 2 weeks and the 3 weekly chart in Monero before I really come to a point and say, yeah, the market does look as if it's trying to hold at $135. We may see the market move up. Like I'm not that confident that that's here yet because of what I just said. These areas of sellers there and Monero's inability to break above them. That's a problem. Okay. So when you see a market like this that's not really trading, and it goes all the way back to like last year, the market's just merely trading it within a range. This is not a tradable market. The only market that's tradable for a longer term is one that's trending. So whatever time frame you look at, it needs to be trending. Okay. So we're looking at this market on a monthly chart. So we would say from a monthly perspective, this market is not trending. So why would you want to come in and view a market on the monthly chart if you understand that it's not trending? Looking at this on the 11-hour chart, let's take a look. This market in Monero was trending from this point. It was trending here because the market was going down. This was a trend. The market trend started May 29th, 2023, and it is still on this trend today. We're still seeing price going lower in Monero. That is on an 11-hour price chart though. You don't see that on the monthly chart that the market is trending that way. Okay. So should we put on a price prediction? Do you see anything that is tipped in our favor that would tell us that we have an advantage? Because we don't play in the market if we don't see an advantage. We don't do that. We just don't throw any ideas at the chart looking for a price to go up, price to go down if there's no play here. Question, is there a play here in Monero? And if it is, on what time frame is it a play? Because I'll keep it real with you. I do think there is a play in Monero, but it's on the hourly chart. I don't see it on the 2-day time frame. I don't see it yet on the 3-day. I don't see it yet on the 5. The further out in time we go, the more blurrier this price chart gets. But when I look at this on the hourly chart, I begin to see strength in the market. I begin to see buyers. Okay. So we can actually play some strength into the market in Monero, but our time frame is going to be extremely short on an hourly chart. We're not going to look for this market in Monero to actually give us anything more substantive than that. Our expectations cannot go far into the weekly time frame, into the monthly time frame yet. We can't do that. But there is some strength here. So the question will have to be on an hourly chart, how high will we expect price to go? Right? We may just see it hit 138 to 140. So let's put that on the chart. Let's see. To go to 138, that's only 0.91%. 140 is like 2.5. That's it. But like I said, we're not expecting too much off of this short time frame, off this hourly chart. The market in Monero may just give us that. Because 140 is definitely going to be an area of resistance. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and play some strength in the market in Monero, but like I'm really trying to set the stage. You know, I'm really trying to show you that don't expect too much out the market yet in Monero. Not at all. All right. But we're going to put on a prediction though. And let's set this on the daily chart. And our attention into the market in Monero is going to be off of these lines here. Okay. So we're going to look for the market in Monero to go higher in price. And that first target is going to be 140. Okay, that's going to be our first target for Monero. Okay. Second target is 144. Well, we'll do 142 as our second target, 3.95%. Third target is going to be 143.90, 144. That's 5.34%. Now again, I got this downtrend line on the chart because I want to show you that ultimately the price may come up to this downtrend line, which would be cool. Nothing will be wrong with that. But I really want us to really get more strength on the chart first before I really bring that prediction that high, because it would take us up to like 148, which is around 8% move. Okay, but that's not where I'm going to put it at just yet. But go ahead and give me your thoughts though. Let me know. Make sure you maintain the profitability, and as always, trade different.